It's greasy and claustrophobic. No cheese involved. Sometimes we want you laughing. Sometimes we want you crying. You're like, I've got to get this down. It's like being sick.
Guys, it's so wonderful to see you. It is April Fool's Day, so I feel, are we in a Black Mirror episode right now? Is something going to happen? Are you going to pull something out or what?
Yeah, my face falls off and I'm all cogs and bits of digital code underneath.
Oh, that would be an incredible episode, wouldn't it? I watched them all, guys, and I just need to know what on earth's happening in your brains. Are you all right?
You tell me.
I actually think we're all doing quite well because Charlie's putting us through the paces, and so by the time the episodes come up, we've like already processed all the worst case scenarios.
It's interesting to know. Would you say this is hopeful? Would you say it's hope? Well, how did you feel at the end of the?
I felt like from each one I took some. I could understand bits. I mean, the gaslighting one terrified me because that's one of my irrational fears.
Right.
Every single one, I was like, oh, and then it went bonkers.
Yeah, it's greasy and claustrophobic, though, isn't it? It's sort of like there's a I wanted to sort of channel that sort of claustrophobic, crazy-making sensation of almost small details being shifted around and reality shifting under your feet and feeling like. So there's the character Maria, played by Sienna Kelly, is sort of panicking. She's on unsteady ground, which I think is a feeling that a lot of us feel generally all the time at the moment.
I felt uncomfortable because it felt very real. It could be real every single time.
I've said to Charlie, I mean, I think he has the incredible ability to drop in and do this, but I think women especially, I mean, it's one of my favorite episodes of the season, even though we have no favorites, because it's so deeply relatable. And I think that need for your voice to go up as a woman in a situation and being able to prove something that is so real to you. Anyway, I'm just saying.
Said, why are you getting so emotional? And I was like,
I know.
I've had that line before. But who's your sounding board, guys? And how do you just write things down in the middle of the night after a lot of cheese? You eat cheese, go to bed, book beside the bed, chat to your other halves.
No cheese involved. No cheese involved. What tends to happen is, like ideas, you never quite know when they're going to pop up. And so, quite often, I'm walking around with two sort of half-formed ideas that suddenly glom together and you're like, oh, I've got an episode idea. Sometimes I'll come in and I'll sort of say to you, what about this? Usually I'm giggling if it's like a nasty story.
Yeah, if it's really grotty, he's giggling.
I'm giggling my head off. Sometimes I run them past Connie, my wife, and I sort of go, what about, she's so sick of hearing me, sort of like, 1 a.m. going, what if such and such a thing happened? I think so she's often sat there as I'm sort of coming out with an idea, but you just don't know quite where they're gonna. They come from all.
And when she says you're bonkers, is that like brilliant? That's exactly what I wanted.
Yeah. Mission accomplished. Well, especially if it's if you realise you've got a scenario where a character is on the horns of a really nasty dilemma, that's sort of mission accomplished.
You also know when you've cracked it when you're like, I have to write.
Yeah.
That's when you're also like.
You sort of see the ending. You see the ending shot almost, and you're like, I've got to get this down. It's like being sick.
Well, what about the kids? Do they say, my daddy does this, and I don't really know what it is, and one day I'll be able to watch it?
They've only ever seen one episode.
Wow.
I'll show them another one this season as well. They've only ever seen the original USS Callister.
Okay, they've got a lot more fun to come.
My kids are 11 and 13. But I bump into people whose kids are younger than mine who've seen all of them, and I'm like, oh, that's terrible parenting right there. So no, I mean, I think the kids just think I'm your typical stupid dad, who tells terrible jokes and is annoying.
Well, that's what dads do, right?
This instantly becomes your role as a dad, is to be sort of slightly curmudgeonly and somewhat like disrespected.
And you make TV, love it. And what do you want people to learn? It's Series 7 now.
Yeah.
Amazing episodes.
Vintage series by now.
Vintage, love. Every episode's different. What do you want people to kind of feel after this? Do you want them to binge it? Do you want them to learn bits and change their characters, or...?
I never sort of feel like the show should be sort of like wagging its finger at you, the viewer, and telling you what to think. So whatever you get from it is correct for you. But obviously you want a reaction. Sometimes we want you to feel chilled to the core. Sometimes we want you laughing. Sometimes we want you crying. So hopefully, as long as you've got some reaction to it that isn't just like a blank shrug, then hopefully we've done our job.
And we hope that people watch them all, but they're also designed, the season order is designed to like have you feel certain things across the series and maybe only be able to get 2 in for a night or 1 in for a night. So we're hoping we're taking care of people.
Ideally, of course, you would watch it and then you'd watch it again and then you'd watch it another time and then you'd hit the double thumbs up icon on the platform, which apparently is algorithmically important.
Amazing. Well, I squeezed in 4. There you go.
Brilliant.
Amazing.
Okay.
I cried, I laughed, I did all of the above.
Good.